Hello everyone in the Camtasia Coaching online Facebook group. In this short tutorial to contribute to the group, I want to show you how I achieve this infinite white background that I use on my videos and my products. Now, this took me a long time to figure out. A lot of frustration, time and energy. And during that process, I got a lot of feedback from the group. So I want to make this video to contribute and help others inside the group. Now, as you can see, this lovely infinite white background. So let's go behind the scenes. And now you can see what it really looks like. So just to show you quickly my setup. Now behind me, this is just paper, white paper from an art store, a couple of dollars. That's it. Up the top, you can just see frames. There's various kinds of lights to get there. I experimented with a lot of different lights. Here I had this whole little mini light and this guy, but the real secret and important thing is about what kind of bulb. You want to have an LED bulb. I think you can see that. Is that like cool white? Now, I had no clue about bulbs or kinds of light to get there, but the central point is that that LED light, that when we treat it in the editing, it's going to look just like that perfect infinite white, just like that, right? So the studio is nothing special. So let's go into Camtasia and just show you what I did to make the infinite white effect. So I record separately. I record the screen and my audio on my Camtasia, and I use the camera, the MP4 footage. And when I take the MP4 footage and I just put it onto the timeline and show it here. And you can see what it looks like. It looks pretty dark and pretty kind of raw. So I essentially just do two things with it. The first thing I do is, well, three, sorry. I go into project settings and I make sure that it's perfect white background. That's very important, or you won't get it, right? The second point is I come up here to crop and I drag it down here and I drag over these bits here and I drag over this bit here, right? And then the final thing is just come out of this. I'll come into visual effects and I'll do a color adjustment. Now, it looks terrible when you first do it, but now you can test yourself, but I put 40, 80, 40. And then suddenly it looks like that. It looks like the time and energy, and during that process, bright white background, which is quite amazing because we went from this to, you know, that. And it's really cool. I really like it on all my products. Now, the one part I haven't really figured out is, well, in the beginning, my problem was I was making big wide gestures, and suddenly you can see parts of my arms are now disappearing. And I slowly learned just to make more closed gestures. If I had a lot more money, I would spend a lot more money and get big professional lights. But with not a lot of money, you can quickly create this kind of studio. I would say in total, it was $200 total. And I'm not using a nice camera. It's fine, it's okay, but it's not expensive. This is something people could do at home. So I hope this helped. I'm sure I'm making lots of mistakes. This is the way I have discovered to do it. And I hope this contributes to the group in some way. And some of you can start to use these in your videos and your products, because I think it looks really cool. Just to quickly compare, these are some of my previous products that are already recorded and they look like this. All right, guys, any comments or anything, please let me know. And I hope I have contributed to the group.